Assalamu alaikum. I want to tell you something. It's quite personal, but I think you'll benefit. When I was 18, I made a decision that quite frankly changed my life. I decided to pack my bags and went on a trip to Egypt. Not on vacation, not for fun, not to visit the pyramids, but to chase something I was missing. And I didn't quite know how much I was missing it until I got it. That thing was the Arabic language. I didn't know anyone when I got there. I didn't know the culture. I didn't speak the language, obviously. And I didn't have a place that was comfortable to stay with people that I knew. It was hard. It was really hard. I remember the hard moments, the cold nights, broke days, having to eat bread and lentils, just feeling completely overwhelmed with just being there. I couldn't communicate. I felt like a child that was just left in a place without family. Every day I was forced to be in discomfort, whether it was mentally, emotionally, spiritually. It was just about another day. But that pain, that same pain that at that time I wasn't realizing, is actually what was building me to who I am today. Because when you are stripped from ease, when you're uncomfortable, you either collapse or you grow, you become better. And through that same pain I tasted when I was there, something sweeter than anything I would have ever experienced started to flourish and happen, which was understanding the words of Allah Azza wa Jal. Whether it was through khutbahs, whether it was through books, whether it was through lessons I was attending, but I was understanding what was meant by the Qur'an. You know, many times we want this fluency, we want to be more righteous, but you're not willing to accept the frustration. You want the depth in understanding, but you're not willing to give the discipline. The sweetness of life is only tasted after enduring its bitterness. لا تذوق حلاوة الحياة حتى تتجرع مرها. Ibn al-Qayyim said this in his book Madaraj al-Salikin, and it was true for me. That's exactly what it was. There's nothing, and when I say nothing, I mean nothing, like the first time you open the Qur'an, lay your eyes on those words and understanding. It's not longer just a mixed salad of Arabic words that you don't understand. You understand that directly, not from an interpretation, not from somebody else who might have mistakes in his effort of interpreting those words as well. And all of that just because you took the time to learn that language. Arabic really gave me access to the book of Allah Azza wa Jal. It gave me clarity. It gave me direction, not only in my spiritual life, but in my actual life as well. At dunya, it changed my identity. And I need to say this straight to you and very honest. If you have been saying you want to learn Arabic, you want to learn the Arabic language, and you haven't, how can I put this? Just stop blaming your schedule. Stop blaming your job. Stop blaming your circumstances. I have seen brothers, full-time jobs, kids, wives, even disabilities, learn the Arabic language. You know how many brothers I met in Egypt with crazy stories, coming there with literally no money, with a bunch of kids, without the mother, just them as parents. The only real difference between them and the ones who stay stuck and actually finish, learn the Arabic language, and complete what they said they were going to do is discipline. It's not motivation, not talent. It's just discipline. And I'm pretty sure after this video, you are going to be motivated. But I'm telling you this so you are aware. Ibn al-Jawzi, he said, إِيَّاكَ وَالتَّسْوِيفِ. Beware of procrastination, because he says is a soldier from the army of shaitan. He says إياك والتسويف فإنه جند من جنود الشيطان. التسويف, I will do it tomorrow, I will do it tomorrow, I will do it tomorrow. Ibn al-Jawzi said that in Sayyid al-Khatir. Arabic is an act of worship. It's not just it's not just an objective I do for a year. It's an act of worship. You are going to be worshiping Allah Azza wa Jal as you are learning. It's the language Allah chose for His final revelation. The language of the Qur'an, the Sunnah, the scholars that came after companions of the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, the du'as you make, the salah you pray, and still we act like it's optional, like it's something it would be nice to have. You're not hungry enough. And Ibn Taymiyyah is known for this opinion. He said something along the lines of learning Arabic is part of the religion, and understanding religion is an obligation. He says, فَإِنَّ نَفْسَ اللُّغَةَ الْعَرَبِيَّةِ مِنَ الدِّينِ وَمَعْرِفَتُهَا فَرْضٌ واجب فإن فهم الكتاب والسنة فرض ولا يفهم إلا بفهم اللغة العربية. That's what Ibn Taymiyyah said in اقتضاء الصراط المستقيم. So this to say that if you need something to reach somewhere, that thing becomes a necessity. So for you to reach to understand the Qur'an and the Sunnah, whatever you need to get there is a necessity. Starting from food, drink, sleep, going all the way to the tools, the actual tangible tools, practical tools that will allow you to open the book and understand it, like the Arabic language. And this why he used this rule of usul al-fiqh to say that learning the Arabic language is an obligation. You see, you keep saying you start when the things come down, when I accomplish this thing, when I get my degree, when I get a job, but life doesn't calm down. I'm telling you this at 31 years old. I've been into this whole back and forth since 18. I left when I was 18 to seek knowledge. So you have to be able and acquire the skill of taking decisions within chaos. You have to understand that Abu Bakr as-Siddiq, he was doing business as the Prophet ﷺ was alive. Many of us nowadays we will say, well, if I was in the time of the Prophet, I would be seeking knowledge with him all day. Abu Bakr as-Siddiq, he was still trading, doing business. Shaitan isn't stopping you with kufr. Shaitan is not going to make you disbelieve with kufr straight away. He can't make you do that. But he whispers in your ear, later, after this, tomorrow. And your nafs can't do anything other than push you and push your aql, push your intellect to force you to take this decision because of how much pressure your nafs keeps on repeating you this. Yeah, it's true. Look at what shaitan is saying. It's true. And your aql doesn't function anymore. Allah Azza wa Jalla in the Qur'an, إِنَّ الشَّيْطَانَ لَكُمْ عَدُوٌ فَاتَّخِذُوهُ عَدُوًّا. Shaitan is indeed for you an enemy. So take him as such. You have to then act. Fight back. No, I'm not going to do this. Hold the impulse and then act. Stop watching reminders, doing nothing with them. Stop letting all this fear, all this laziness write your future, really, because that's what he's doing. If you're serious about becoming a better Muslim, increasing in righteousness, under this institute, we have built something, a system alongside a community, not for perfect people, not for people who that's all they do with their life, but for people who are amidst chaos, people who are busy, people who are struggling, people who are struggling with discipline, people who need a structure, a accountability, support from a team that have been doing this for years. At this point, we stand the test of time, 6 years. This is a full step-by-step system to learn Arabic all the way from scratch till B2 level, till you are Arabic independent. You will have the community, the accountability, as I said, and if you are ready to take this responsibility and actually stop procrastinating, and you actually want to push a little further your growth, your deen, go ahead and click the first link in the description, apply, and if you get accepted, inshallah, we're gonna help you learn the Arabic language. But if you scroll past this video and you just click off and you say later again, then you need to know that you're just choosing weakness. You're choosing regret, and you are choosing to be disconnected from the book of Allah Azza wa Jal. And I don't think you want that if you have watched all the way until here. So don't let shaitan play with you. Don't let shaitan win. Pain comes first. But then after the pain, the sweetness, the connection with the Qur'an, with the books of the Salaf, with the understanding of the companions of the Prophet, reading their quotes, all these books, that's the sweetness that comes after all that pain. And it all starts with one difficult decision. And your difficult decision is here right now. By just clicking this link down below. Hopefully we'll see you on the other side. Assalamu alaikum.